Hey there, Blaise here, and yeah, I've got a bit of progress on GridLocked. Now you might remember GridLocked if you've been following me for a while. It was this sort of little game that I've got going. This is completely just JavaScript and HTML5, and it only updates when you move the mouse or when you click. So what's happening here is it's just painting over everything. It doesn't even clear it, I don't think. It just paints over it again and again and again, forever and forever. So in this game, you know, you have this sort of perhaps reminiscent of tic-tac-toe gameplay. And look at that, Blue's the winner. So what you do is you click on a square, and you can see there's a cross pattern there. So it's like a plus, right? And whatever you click on becomes locked. So you can't click there again. You can click beside it though. You see, you claim those adjacent tiles. So I thought this was a neat idea, and I developed it to the point where I actually made a thing where you can log in. Yeah, and like I have active games with people, and you know, it's their turn. No one else is online. Oh, it's my turn against myself, so that's always fun. I guess I could open up Internet Explorer or something and play a game against myself. Haha. But the reason I bring you this video is that in Unity I've been working on the next iteration of GridLocked. Now, this has required a lot of work, but I've finally got something so that I have different sorts of pieces, right? So, with GridLocked, you only have this sort of plus symbol, right? And that's fine, I suppose, except I actually ran a script that I made some AI for the game that always chooses the best thing, and player 2 always wins. So that's not good. Yeah, that's far from ideal. You know, it chooses the best thing every time, and player 2 just wins. So that's a solved game, and I don't care if it's a bit intriguing, if you can overlap in certain ways, and you know, try to capture the corners or whatever. I don't care, because I've actually run the AI, and if everyone plays their best, then player 2 wins. So that was a bummer to figure that out, because I was just trying to make AI so that people could play single player. I found that if both AIs, because I had an AI against AI, if both AIs choose either the first or the second option, it ends up being about 50-50. So that's good, I suppose, but still not quite what I'm after. Additionally, I want to find opportunities for, you know, revenue and also increased enjoyment. What I've come up with is this piece idea. So you have these different sort of grid pieces. I've played around with a lot of ideas where you know, they actually have, you know, Tetris style blocks fall from the top, right? So it would be you know, you use the bottom one and it slides down, and there's another thing at the top. And I kind of like that idea, but I also like the idea of having like selectable pieces, but I don't want it to be too advanced. I want this to be playable on phones, for example. Anyway, let's see what's going on. So I've got this one. See that red square? That'll be the central square. It'll always be locked, right? So if I play this piece, you know, select a piece, and then you play. Ooh, ooh. So here's the classical cross piece. Yeah, okay, cool, and that one's locked, so I've claimed it, and now they're both locked. Yeah, so I've still got that piece. Say I could you know, go like that and go like that, and you know, just continue on. So we get to this interesting point now. Look at this piece. It goes 3 down. Now, most of the time it wouldn't be super useful. You know, over here it wouldn't be very useful, but over here you have a prime opportunity for an incredible play. You've captured these 3 that would otherwise be locked, especially from this sort of cross thing. You can't get at any of them. I want there to be sort of larger pieces that have a cooldown. I haven't implemented the cooldown at all yet, but geez, it's been a real arduous task even getting to this point, and it's exciting to finally see stuff happening. You know, it's been a long ass journey. So I don't even have finished games or whatever in this one. But anyway, that's like a full round, and yeah, there's a bit of back and forth with different things that you can do. You probably saw player 2 has this one, which with a key symbol that unlocks a piece. Ooh. So locking additional pieces, unlocking additional pieces. This was always something that I wanted to implement. I want there to be a library of pieces that you can select. I want there to be lots of different pieces with different sort of combos that people can throw out there. I want there to be a meta where, oh, everyone's playing the pieces that go down with, you know, pieces that unlock upwards. You know, geez. Yeah, if only there was some way, oh look, if I play the ones that unlock to the right, I can actually counter that pretty heavily with ones that go left and up. You know, so I want to create that kind of game play meta game where people are trying to find an edge over the majority of opponents. It's very inspired by things like Hearthstone, but also inspired by that simplistic field-based gameplay that tic-tac-toe has. But yeah, my original iteration, I guess, was too inspired by tic-tac-toe and ended up being a solved game. So yeah, it was really neat to see it go from this little thing to this thing with the buttons finally there. Last thing I'll talk about is that you notice those are blank, and you know, now they have stuff on it, and it seems kind of generic, almost like it's generated on the fly. Well, it is. It is generated on the fly, and the reasoning is that I want people to be able to have one client, and then I want to be able to update stuff on the internet, you know, just update, add a few pieces to the online piece database, and then I want people to be able to buy them, to be able to use them in game, and I don't want it to mean that players have to update their app. You know, I don't want people to have to update their app every week when I release another piece that I've come up with. You know, it's so I think I've made a pretty good system, and I think it's definitely getting there. You know, soon, like, this is obviously very bare bones. I'll implement a better AI. I'll make all of this artwork a lot better, all that jazz. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I'll even whip up some basic pieces for you. Okay, let's have a look. I've got some pieces along here. Lockdown. So, Oh, it just locks straight down. Okay, yep. That makes sense. So what number is that? That's 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 5 is interesting. I think I'll get 5. So I'll put 5 and 3 in one of these. Let's see. Yes, I do have a lot of code in here, and start 5 and 3. At the moment, I've just got these just hard coded in, which is terrible practice. But yeah, that's one of those things that you gotta do. I'll get rid of crosshair. It's too OP at the moment. So let's do that one. This is what this looks like now. So now I've got this one that unlocks 3 upwards, which I think also claims it. Ooh, neat. So you got that one. You got lockdown. So you know, they effectively cancel each other out. And the thing is that you can see what the other person's like playing just by what it locks, what they get. So like, oh, that's ridiculous. Obviously, this is because I don't have oh geez, I just lose. Oh wow. Yeah, this is meant to have a 2-turn cooldown. So you're meant to use it, not be able to use it, not be able to use it. But I just use it at every turn. No! Bah. Well, obviously there's quite a bit of work to go. Anyway, nothing like that is going to come about in the in production. Yeah. So that's the game, the little mock-up that I've got going at the moment. Yeah, I've worked long and hard on that. The bit that was actually the hardest was this code, which is just for generating the piece train. This code here. So all this does is it goes through all of the pieces and it finds out sort of what size the piece is, right? So it goes through and finds out what size the piece is. So each piece has piece squares. So first off, it goes through all of the piece squares, finds out what kind of size we're dealing with here, and then it generates things and it creates a scale, and yeah, then it creates all the little bits that look like this. And this is really important because without this bit of code, I won't be able to just go, bam, here's a new piece, bam, here's a new piece. You know, I could probably even make one right now. So I will make it so that it, let's see. Could I make a smiley face? I think I could. Let's see. Do that. Yeah. Let's see, I think I had it the other day. It's like that. And then -1, 1, 1. Maybe I'll go 2. And then 1, 1. And then 2. 0. Get rid of that. Your face. Go number 8. So I'll just put that in. See if I can't put that in somewhere. It'll be a terrible face, I'm aware. They can have that instead of, I think 5. No, 6. 8. So I think it's in player 2's inventory, yep. Oh, it's a love heart. Isn't that nice? It's not quite a face. But still, you know, you can see how easy it is for me just to create a little piece right there. And that's all I can hope for, you know? That's fantastic. I wonder if I could just like keep making it go really far left and right. You see, this will be the edge cases. What if I make that 5, and what if I make another one 5? Where is it? If I make that 5. See, this is gonna screw up the scale majorly. And you know, look at that. Those don't even get played. That's just dumb. Anyway, so that's a game that I've worked on, and I've been working on for ages, and I'm glad to finally see some decent progress, because I've been creating all these classes and working on all these systems. Now I finally have it like working. Alrighty, till next time, thank you.